What is up, YouTube? How's everybody doing today? This is Everything is Tech here from everythingistech.com. In this video, I have my review of the new second generation Google Nexus 7 tablet by ASUS. So I have had the opportunity to use both the first and second generation Nexus 7 tablets. I can definitely say they both are great tablets, and this is definitely a much bigger improvement than the first gen. But before we go ahead and get into all that details in the actual review of the Nexus 7 second generation tablet, I'd like to go over some of the specs that the tablet has. So first off, this comes in two models, a 16GB and 32GB, and of course you cannot expand that memory. So I have the 16GB model right here. Both tablets come with a 1.5 GHz Snapdragon S4 quad-core processor, as well as 2 GB of RAM, and of course both the models have a 7-inch display. And this display is known to be the sharpest 7-inch tablet screen made yet, and it offers 2.3 million pixels in total, with about 323 pixels per inch. Also, this runs Android 4.3, which is the latest Android operating system. And for the battery life, ASUS claims to get about 9 hours, but I can usually get about 6.5 hours of battery life with constant use on the web, the music player, checking my mail, and so on. Now, one of my favorite parts in the Nexus 7 is its build quality, and the build quality, in my opinion, is what assures you of how well and how long a device will last. Because, of course, without a good build quality, if you go ahead and drop this tablet every once in a while, it might crack, it might break, or it might just start to wear naturally. And I think the build quality on the Nexus 7 is really well thought of. Looking at the front of the tablet, you have the nice, beautiful 7-inch display, and you do have the bezel that stretches around the edges of the screen. On the top over here, you have a front-facing camera which has 1.2 megapixel capabilities. Then you also have on the back, you have the beautiful Nexus logo over here with the back-facing camera, which takes 5 megapixel cameras. Also on the bottom of the tablet, you have its USB port, which allows you to sync and charge to the tablet. The tablet also has the power button and volume button on the sides, on the right side of the tablet, in the slant that you see over here. Here's the power button, then here's the volume button, then here's the microphone. Overall, the build quality is really nice on the Nexus 7. I'm really satisfied with it. It really makes me feel comfortable to hold the tablet and to use the tablet on a day-to-day basis, because I'm not afraid that if I drop it, it will easily break, especially since the back is covered with some nice rubber material. You're definitely assured that the tablet is well secured and well structured. The placements of the buttons on the tablet might be a little bit odd to get used to at first, but eventually as you get used to it, you'll know where the buttons are and you won't have a problem turning the tablet on or changing the volume button. The Nexus 7 over here runs Android 4.3, also known as Jelly Bean, and of course I think this is a really great operating system. And of course many people might not agree with me and others will agree with me, is that Android has come a really long way from where it used to be, or where it used to be rather, back in where the Droid X2s were out, and even before that. You know, Android 2, Android 3 wasn't really that good, but Android 4.3 has actually shown so much of an improvement over those last operating systems that it just makes this device fantastic. For example, there's almost no lag anymore, and you can really instantly see responses. As soon as I swap the screen, you see the response right away. As soon as I click the button, it goes right away. So that's really awesome. I think that's a great thing about Android, because back a few years ago it'd be laggy, it'd just stall, and that'd be really annoying. And I think the operating system is probably the single-handedly most important thing in a tablet or any mobile device. So that being said, I want to go ahead and look at the browsing, the website browsing on this, and that is Chrome. So go ahead and open Chrome, and it opens really quickly with the quad-core processor. And over here on the top, you have the tabs where you can you have open. You can choose from really quickly. So I can really just go ahead and navigate like that. So it's pretty cool, I think. And then looking at how clear the text is, if you go ahead and zoom in all the way, you can see that the text is really crystal clear. I know you can't see it from the camera itself, but looking at this in real life, it looks fantastic. The texts are so clear, and you can really see like every letter really clearly. And I think that's a really awesome thing about this tablet, with the combination of its screen and its really beautiful operating system. It brings to life anything you view or read on the tablet. Now I've had a lot of exposure with Android 4.3 and 4.2, so I've already made a lot of videos on them as well, but the overall concept I just like to get through is that this operating system is fantastic. I haven't experienced any lag or any stalling or anything that I used to experience a few years ago. I haven't had any problems with the operating system, part of this device so far, and I absolutely love the operating system. Now onto the camera and video capabilities of the tablet. I've already covered this in a separate video. Go ahead and click right now on this screen and it'll give you a link right to the video so you can see in full details what I feel about the camera and video camera on this tablet. But overall, just as a general consensus, I feel like the video camera and the photo camera could be a lot better. It's okay for a casual photographer who, just uses his tablet or her tablet and wants to take a few photos here and there, but of course you're not going to get quality photos with this tablet. So in the end, all I want to say is that the Nexus 7 is probably my favorite tablet out on the market today. There's many reasons to that, one of which is its fantastic operating system, doesn't lag, and has a really big improvement from the previous versions of the operating system. And the operating system gets the job done, really easy to use and really clean cut, of course. The build quality is above average for me. It's a really thin tablet, really lightweight, and with the rubber grip on the back, really gives you a nice grip and hold on the tablet. And of course, the build quality assures you the tablet is safe if you do go ahead and drop it. The screen is another great reason for the tablet. It is known as the sharpest screen on a tablet to date, and I really do think that screen does live up to its expectations. Viewing photos and videos and even text on the screen is a really nice experience to have. The speakers I really like as well. They could have been a little bit louder, but the clarity of the speakers do make up for the speakers not being loud enough. The battery life on this tablet is one of my favorite features. I do get about 6.5 hours of constant use, which I think is the best battery life I've seen on any tablet so far. And in the end, the price of the tablet is what really does make a big difference in any tablet out in the market today. As far as Android tablets go, the price for a 16 gigabyte is $230, and the price for a 32 gig is $270, which is not that much at all. So overall, this tablet gives you some really nice features for a really reasonable price. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave a comment below or send me an email. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.